No, I died. Well, I guess I'll have to do this anyways. Hi, my name is Coffee Pinocchio, and I'm going to present to you about a video about global warming. Yes, global warming. In my video, I discussed to you what is global warming, greenhouse gases, how to prevent global warming, and other interesting facts about global warming. So as I finish this statement off, or this introduction, I would like you guys to sit down and relax and enjoy, alright? Hi, me again. I'm outside right now. First of all, I would like to start off by saying, what is global warming? Well, to my description or my thought of global warming is, it is the increasing of heat and temperature rising around the atmosphere of the Earth. And these temperatures are caused by greenhouse gases. For example, such as carbon dioxide, CO2, water vapors, nitrogen oxide, and methane. And when these things catch the heat and the sun's beam, and thus increasing the Earth's atmosphere and increasing the temperature. All right, catching me on. Second, what this cause or global warming does to the environment. Well, it does many things to the world. It increases the sea rises up, and other shit. Okay, stop. Other things cause global warming. You now know what is global warming. Well, I want to discuss with you what it does to the world. Global warming does many things to parts of the world around the world. When global warming takes effect, it takes effect around the sea, and it increases the sea levels to rise up, and thus making the sea thrash and bash around low-level islands, and thus destroying animals, plants, and life, and everything on there. Global warming does a lot of things to that. If those plants die, those animals won't have any resources. And if animals die due to global warming, we humans, us, won't have any food. So, yeah. Other examples of what it does to the world is like the ocean. Global warming takes effect in the ocean because of the sun's light beam of global warming rays down at the ocean, and then it heats up, the temperature heats up, and thus killing or harming algae inside the ocean. Alright? Hi again. Me again. Right now, I'm going to talk to you what causes global warming, since you already heard what is global warming and other stuff I've been talking about. Well, global warming is caused by many things, and one thing is that global warming is caused by electricity pollution. Yes, electricity pollution. Electricity pollution causes global motion in many ways, such as fossil fuels, and which are burned to create energy. Fossil fuels are made of dead plants and animals. Some examples of fossil fuels are oil and petroleum. Many pollutates, chemicals that pollute the air, water, and land, are set into the air when fossil fuels are burned. Some of these chemicals are called greenhouse gases. We use these resources of energy. Makes much more than sources that gives off less pollution. Petroleum, one of the sources of energy, is used a lot. It is used for transportation, making electricity, and making other things. Although this source of energy gives off a lot of pollution, it is used for 38% of the U.S. energy. Right? Hey, come on. I'll explain some more. On the way. Yeah, that hurts. Alright. Anyways, other things that cause pollution are, well, watching TV, turning on the lights, listening to stereo, washing or drying clothes, you know that one. You're riding a car, using a hairdryer, ladies, you know that. heating meals in the microwaves, using air condition, using a dishwasher, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but also playing video games. That's harsh for me, okay? You know that. When you do these things, you're causing more greenhouse gases to be sent into the air. Greenhouse gases are sent into the air because creating the electricity you use to do these things causes pollution. If you think of how many times a day you do these things, it's a lot. I mean, a lot. It's like that much for what natural causes, and this is you. See the difference? One's bigger, one's smaller? Yeah, I know that. You even have to add in how many other people do these things. That turns out to be a lot of pollution going into the air a day because of people like us using electricity. The least amount of electricity you use, the better. You don't want the world to be like this. Dusty wood chips. Ugly pieces of wood chips again. Also, another example, when we throw garbage away, the garbage goes to the landfill. And landfills are those big hills that are covered and completely made out of garbage. And sometimes when you go by an expressway that has landfills, they stink. And that stink is strong enough to send air pollution. Those are air pollution, which also creates global warming. Another thing that's global warming is worse is when people cut down trees. Trees, yes. Trees are other plants that collect carbon dioxide, or CO2, the air, and makes, which is greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide is greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide is that air that our body let out when we breathe. With fewer trees, it's harder for people to breathe, and with fewer plants, since global warming is destroying it because of the heat rising, the plants will die, and we won't have enough air to breathe, and thus we die, and we need air to breathe. All right, you catching me on? What people are doing to help stop global warming are people are doing many things, such as carpooling. Carpooling is when you have two people in one car and you're both going to the same place. This minimizes greenhouse gases that you put into air by car. Other things that our people are doing are being more careful about leaving things turned on, such as TV, computers, and lights. A lot of people are taking time away from the TVs, and instead they're spending more time outdoor, like me. This helps our planet a lot. Now, more people are even riding buses, walking to school, and riding their bikes to lower their amount of greenhouse gases. Planting trees and recycling also helps. If you recycle, less trash goes to the dump, less trash gets burned. As a result, there are fewer greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. And you better watch what you buy, because many things such as hairspray and deodorant now are made to have a less impact on the atmosphere. Less greenhouse gases will rise into the air, and global warming will slow down. So, my question to you is, what are you willing to do to help stop global warming? This is a message brought to you by Copy No Feel, or the Asian Guy Productions. I approve this message. Get out of here. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Copy!
What?
That didn't feel like sap.
Not good enough for you.
Bye. Bye.
Did you get that?
Yeah.